Hello! Today we are just testing, are the Vikhr missiles better at air-to-air combat than normal missiles? Alright, so what we're gonna do is for both missiles, we're gonna test them both. We're gonna wait for the plane to get to about there. Then we're gonna launch that one. I'm gonna lead it a tiny bit. Boom! That was fast. That was about, what, 4 seconds, right? So now let's restart, and we're gonna test the normal missile. So that was 46 seconds from takeoff to launch to hitting and destroying, right? That was very maneuverable. It was a great missile. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna test the normal actual air-to-air missiles. So we're gonna wait. Same test. Alright, spool up the missile. Missile spooled up. There we go, launch the missile. Let's look at the missile. That was significantly easier and significantly faster. So now, let's talk about the differences. So we can see that the air-to-air missile is better than the ATGM at air-to-air stuff. Surprise there? No, not really. But what we can do is we can talk about how they are. Too fast for that. So the only way to have ATGMs and air-to-air missiles is to replace a whole batch of those ATGMs for those air-to-air missiles. So basically, you are switching 6 ATGMs for 2 air-to-air missiles. These air-to-air missiles have an overload of 10G, are all aspect, but really aren't that great. The Vikhr missiles are some of the best ATGMs in the game. They have a speed of 660 meters per second. They have an extremely long guidance time, and they are overall fairly maneuverable. The main difference here is that you have 6 Vikhrs. You can launch multiple of them at the same time, and the Vikhrs can hit tanks. So with the air-to-air missiles, you are halving your ATGM load on the helicopter. So there is really no reason to have air-to-air missiles on the Ka-50, or really any helicopter with decent missiles. Even the Hellfire missiles. I mean, the only reason you're gonna use those missiles, let's be honest, is not to do air hunting. It's to do, like if an enemy is coming straight towards you, you are going to launch a missile in their face, right? That's, let's be honest, the only reason you're gonna use it. You're a Ka-50 player, right? Or really any helicopter player. That's what you're gonna do. Why? Here, let me just show you some of the maneuverability of this thing. Something like this. Oh, dang it. There we go, that's fairly maneuverable immediately. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna hit the jet that's coming straight into your face. You don't need a fancy dedicated missile just to hit someone in the face. I mean, they're longer range. The Vikhrs are longer ranges, They can do the same exact thing that you need them to do. They're funner to aim. They can kill tanks. You can carry way more of them. There is absolutely no reason why you should have those air-to-air missiles. I mean, like, as I was going before, the Hellfires are ridiculously... Not really. I mean, they're fairly slow missiles. But they're accurate. They are, at least in War Thunder, not in DCS. DCS is a different story. In War Thunder, they are extremely accurate. So, you really don't need anything else. Unless it's that Super Cobra with 16 Hellfires and AIM-9Ls. That's just overpowered. I think. I mean, if you're doing that, ignore that. That's really great. But otherwise, there is no reason why you should have the air-to-air missiles. There we go. That's it. Do yourself a favor and just use those missiles. It's way better. Way better. Goodbye.